Taika Waititi with Thor Ragnarok, J.J. Abrams with Star Trek, James Gunn with Guardians of the Galaxy, and Zack Snyder with Justice League. When handling a beloved franchise, sometimes it's tough to break through the source material and bring a unique style, tone, or voice to the table. But these filmmakers did in a big way. And starting March 31st, we can add another to the list. Adam Wingard with Godzilla vs. Kong. Hello friends, I'm Nick Floyd, and today we're going to be breaking down the style of the previous MonsterVerse films and just how important it is for Adam Wingard's Godzilla vs. Kong to bring such a distinct style to the big screen. Kicking off the MonsterVerse in 2014, Legendary Entertainment brought in Gareth Edwards to helm the first Godzilla. By this time, Edwards was no stranger to giant monster movies. In 2010, he released his first feature film, Monsters, that was made for under $500,000 and featured some badass looking, well, monsters. Praised for its dark tone, Gareth seemed like the perfect fit to bring Godzilla back to the big screen in a way that felt truly menacing, returning Godzilla to its horror roots. By doing this, Edwards took the good old Jaws less is more approach, which left some fans a little disappointed in this first entry, but it still had its own distinct style, which made this the perfect way to spark the MonsterVerse. In 2017, Jordan Vogt Roberts introduced us to The King with Kong Skull Island, and in 2019, Michael Dougherty gave us the follow-up to 2014's Godzilla with Godzilla, King of the Monsters. While both movies were quite stylized, giving us some of the most stunning monster shots we've seen on screen to date, they both didn't really share the personal touch that Gareth Edwards brought to 2014's Godzilla. Enter Adam Wingard. Most notably, Wingard has given us cult classics and midnight favorites such as You're Next and The Guest. Fans of his previous work have been eagerly awaiting his entry in the MonsterVerse solely for his neon-soaked style, needle drops that would make James Gunn proud, the ability to do justice to an extensive ensemble cast of characters, and a true understanding of what it takes to make a modern 80s film. But why is this important? Whether you loved or hated the last two entries in the MonsterVerse, it's pretty clear that the movie suffered from a bit of an identity crisis, struggling to balance the big, loud monster action sequences and clunky human drama. And while Godzilla vs. Kong still has the somewhat formulaic human drama, it knows exactly what it wants to be from the first frame that hits the big screen. With an opening title sequence that feels like it's ripped straight out of the 80s, a score by Junkie XL filled with dreamy synth tones that are an absolute blast from the past, and the interwoven stories of the ensemble cast handled better than the films before it. This is the MonsterVerse movie we've been waiting for. Wingard is the perfect choice for this entry. His understanding of the Toho cinematic universe from Japan shines through without having to throw in Easter eggs that reference the kaiju movies before it. It's an extremely confident approach by a filmmaker who should be on everyone's radar, and one I feel that will be commended by fans everywhere on March 31st when Godzilla vs. Kong hits theaters and HBO Max. For all things MonsterVerse and Godzilla vs. Kong, head over to Comicbook.com. I'm Nick Floyd. I'll see you there.